Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Z. Welcome back to Netflix reviews. It's a good time. So today we're talking about a little comedy called Special Correspondents. It's starring what's his name? Banner, something Banner. And then Ricky Gervais. Is that his name? I'm really bad with names, guys. I'm sorry. So I apologize. But I think it's Aaron Banner, something like that. It's something like that. But anyways, moving on. Let's get to the point. First off, I'll give you my non-spoiler review. This was a nice comedy. It's about an hour and 50 minutes, which I kind of enjoy a good long comedy if it is actually good. So for what it is, it's nice. You know, like I said, it has a really good runtime. You can really get into it. Have a couple drinks, just hang out with your friends, and really get into this movie. And just for a non-spoiler review, I'm just gonna say I would have to give this a 7 out of 10. It was a good comedy. I had some really good laughs. And if you're just bored, you have nothing else to watch, or if you're just a big fan of comedies, then definitely go check it out. Go watch it. If you got like a couple hours to kill, then just check it out. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I had a really good time with it. So, moving on to spoilers. Basically, the premise of this movie is really kind of genius. And at the end of this movie, basically, this movie is a get rich quick scheme, like a guide on how to get rich really quick if you wanted to. Is what I took away from it. But the premise is so the two main characters, they're supposed to go. They're radio talk show people. And so they're supposed to go to Ecuador to cover a story. Well, one of them, Ricky Gervais's character, he accidentally throws away the passports and tickets. So basically, they come up with this idea. They set up a studio in their buddy's attic, and they have this little studio, and they use sound effects and stuff like that. And they're pretending like, they're broadcasting from Ecuador. Well, basically, the boss calls and he says, "It's getting too dangerous. We need you to get out of there. Go to the American embassy. Get out of there, because the borders have been shut down and there's war going on, things like that." Obviously, they can't do that. So what they do end up doing is faking their own kidnapping. Well, what happens is the wife, like this crazy ass wife of his that had already left him previous to this, she comes up with all these schemes, like she's like writing songs and holding like, she has like fundraisers and stuff, and she makes all this hundreds of thousands of dollars to free these two from their captors. And it's really funny throughout the whole thing. There are some really good laughs. Like I really enjoyed it. But basically, what happens is she gets really rich. Well, they need to get to Ecuador, so they go and they try to rob her. She catches them. They make a deal. Yeah, we'll take half, you take half. Let's keep it on down low. They go to Ecuador to try to get to the American embassy. And what happens, which you could totally see it, like the setup for it is so blatantly obvious, but since it's just a comedy, it doesn't really take anything away from the movie. But basically what ends up happening is they really get kidnapped. And so, like the last 15, 20 minutes of the movie, they're actually kidnapped. They end up escaping. Ricky Gervais's character, he plays video games, but he ends up being this badass, and he can't miss a single shot. And he's just taking out these fucking these bad guys down in Ecuador. He's just shooting them all, and he can't miss a shot. It's awesome. It's funny. It's a really funny movie. Like I said, I had a really good time with it. I really enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Eric Banner, or Eric Bana, whatever he said, or Ricky Gervais. If you like those guys, you're gonna really enjoy this movie. You're gonna have a good time. It's a really funny comedy. Like I said, it's almost 2 hours long, so it's a good runtime. I like when I can just relax, have a couple drinks, maybe have some popcorn or whatever, just hang out with my buddies for a few hours. So, it's always a good time. And, 2 hours is a good runtime for like a date, I feel like. So, like I said, if you want to get down and just do a little bit of Netflix and chill or whatnot, yeah, definitely go check out this movie. Like I said, 7 out of 10. It was a great comedy, and I definitely recommend it for you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I hope to see you guys back here on the next one. And as always, thank you for watching. I am the one and only Z. Bye-bye.